Hey, what's up everybody? It's Richy here, and we are back. We have just done a tiny bit of mining while the night was passing by since our last episode, and we're going to use the iron we got to make the last of the armor. We need a helmet and some pants. So let's throw those on really quick. And we now have full armor with a little bit to spare. I think it is morning right now. I might be wrong. We'll leave this torch in here just in case we want to find this place later. And yes, I just heard a creeper. That would not be a good way to start off the morning. Okay, and there's the ocean. Oh my gosh, there is... I'm ignoring those people. There is the ocean. There are some parrots. There's a temple that way, I know that. But this way is where we want to go, because this, let's eat our... Now let's save our chicken for... Whoa, what did we just do? Did we just hit left shift? Oh my gosh. Why can I not eat in a boat? Is there a law against eating in a boat? Right around this corner, I believe. Okay, maybe a little farther than right around this corner. But there should be, in the relatively near future, sort of a peninsula with a beautiful cove in it. And that beautiful cove should contain a little island. Not that island, probably. Another island that is not that. Oh, come on. Okay, there we go. Everything's rendering in. You know what? It might in fact be that island right there. Yep, let's just swim up, get out of our boat, and... yeah, this is where we're supposed to be, guys. And that, we're going to be building our base right along there, actually inside of there. And we are going to be building, I think, our first little hut right here before we venture into the woods, because the woods are, let's face it, a little bit scary. You know what? I'll keep that tree up for now. We're just making a hut. But we'll take some of the ground cover down, and we'll craft up something crazy. Whew. Okay. Okay. We'll build a nice little junglewood hut here. I'm trying to think. There's let's turn our render distance up. But there should be a temple that way and another temple this way. If we go pretty far that way into the ocean, there'll be a mushroom island biome, and I believe that a witch hut is that way. But we don't have to worry about any of that yet, because we still have no source of food and are probably about to die at any minute. So I think along the beach right here, we're gonna craft up a nice little minuscule jungle wood hut. We're gonna try to make it pretty later, but right now, oh, that is gonna be way too thin. We at least need to make it out to here. Right now, this is gonna be it, because we don't even have a bed yet. We are like really early into the series. Okay, we have that. We have we're gonna need a wall right here. We're gonna need more wood, and maybe we can scrap a piece of glass for some sand. The door is gonna be right here, we know that. Oh my gosh. It's just been so long since I've done anything like this. Yeah, and we should make it a little bit longer, like out to here. Maybe. And boop. Boop, boop. Perfect. Alright guys, one night has gone by, and before us we have this beautiful monstrosity. Oh my gosh. It's gonna be a very small, very pretty hut. Eventually. But right now, our only goal is surviving. Which means we need not another crafting table. I just wasted my wood right there. Which means we need, number 1, shelter, which we sort of have. Boom! It's mob proof. Ooh, we should probably put a door there. You know, so nobody can get in. That might be recommendable. Oh gosh. Boom. Boom. And a roof would be nice too, but we can't be picky. Oh my gosh. So I'm guessing right now, since it's night and we don't have a bed to sleep in, which we probably should get, what I'm going to do is, well, first set up our no, we don't have enough wood to build a chest, really. Yeah, whatever. We'll sacrifice all of this wood to build a chest and dump all of the stuff we don't need into it. You know what? I'll smelt up a little bit of the sand because we're going to use it later. And I guess, well, we may as well start digging. You know what I want to do? I just want to see if we can get a seed. Okay, there's 1, there's 2, that's all we need. And now we'll just make a stone hoe. And with that hoe, we will... Ooh, we should have done the trick where we burn our starting tools. I forgot about that. With that stone hoe, we are going to make a tiny, teensy little garden. And with that garden, well, we'll start it off with some bone meal. And there we go. We now have enough wheat to build 1 piece of bread and a little more growing for the future. So let's eat that piece of bread right away because we need it. And then, well, let's store some of the melon slices right here, but we're going to need a source of better food than melons eventually. And from there, we're just going to dig a tiny little staircase down to the center of the earth, basically. And the plan is, at least for now, to dig down all the way to diamond level and then start mining our little hearts out. Of course, maybe we'll come back up during the day. We gotta find sheep. We gotta find sheep to build a spawn point. But, we still have plenty of time. So we'll go down to... I don't even know the level I normally mine at. Like 13? 13 sounds like a nice number. We'll go down to 13 and see which diamonds are where. But it is very important that I check something before we go down there. This entire episode is just going to be me running up and down these weird stairs. Okay, we have to mine east toward the ocean. And the reason for that is because last time my mines sort of conflicted in a weird way, and I basically had mines running into each other, and this time we're going to sync them up so that I'm going to mine east and the other mines I make in the future are going to run in the opposite direction. Well, another day's passed, and we've already sort of abandoned any idea we might have had about our base being a secure, safe area, as we just gouged giant holes in the side for windows. I am cooking up a little bit of glass, but that won't be ready for quite a long time. Oh, no, drowning, no drowning, no drowning. Okay, we're safe-ish. So we now have giant holes in the walls for windows, which it'll look cool eventually. It'll be nice when we get glass there. And we also have a giant pit in the floor where we took the sand to get glass. But there we go. 16 panes of glass. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. We should probably put some wood right here. And let's just block off this area. And we're safe-ish. Once again. I really should emphasize safe-ish because a spider could come... No. We are geniuses, guys. We are just... You... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I really should emphasize safe-ish because a spider could come and kill us all because we don't have a roof. If we die, we don't have a bed, which means we'd have to walk all the way back here. A zombie could actually break down that wooden door, and we forget the biggest danger. Ourselves. We could more easily accidentally die than I think anyone could intentionally kill us. But with that said, I'm going to go down and mine some more. And you know what? Since I think I don't know how far we are into this video, but we are going to go do a 30-minute mining challenge. We're going to dig all the way down to basically the level we were supposed to be at. And then we are going to mine for 30 minutes to see what resources we can get. If we can get any diamonds, that would be fantastic. If not, I mean, we'll still have loads of iron and coal and all the other resources we'll need. So I'm going to start that, well, I guess, right now. Okay, guys, I hear a witch, and I'm a little bit scared, but let's dig all around them to make sure. These are going to be our first diamonds on Richy's world. Now, it looks like it's only going to be 2, which does kind of suck, because we need 3 for a pick, but oh no, it's going to be 3, it's going to be 4, it's going to be 4, oh, just 3. But still, that's our first diamond pick right there. 1, 2, 3. And now we can make a diamond pick. And after 30 minutes of mining, we are back. We got a good amount of things. Let's just, you know what, I'm going to smelt everything up, and then I'm going to show you what I've gotten. Okay, it turns out smelting takes a really long time when you only have 2 furnaces. So what we have is basically 45 gold, a stack and 12 of iron, a bunch of redstone, 2 stacks of coal, and some obsidian, as well as, of course, the 3 diamonds we got to make our pick. But I've been scouting around the island looking for sheep because we do actually need a bed. And I didn't find any sheep, but I did find a temple that we can raid. So we're gonna actually jump on a boat for the end of this episode and head out there right now. First, though, we're gonna see if we can tame this parrot. Come on, baby, please, please. How hard is it to tame parrots? Apparently really, really hard. We'll get one parrot one day. You can see the shack is coming along. Not great, but fairly well. We should have it finished within, I want to finish it in the next episode, actually. But right now, since I think this is winding to an end, we're going to go around this place. I'll show you, basically what I'm thinking is inside of this peninsula, we're going to build a really, really big base. And you can see I'm going to loop around in a second. It actually is one really, really giant peninsula that has ocean on 3 sides, because that's, well, the definition of a peninsula. Oh, I'm tempted. There's sugarcane out there. Okay, we're gonna get sidetracked for a second and go pick up some sugarcane and hopefully some sheep, because we need both. Well, not sheep, just wool. And pumpkins would be a nice touch, but I'm not going to be too picky about that right now. Come on. We really are having, you can see over right in that corner, that's where we're going to go. That's where the temple is. But I do like being on an ocean, because you just see a really wide view, which is helpful when you're in the jungle, because if you're in the middle of a jungle, you are not going to be able to see or navigate anywhere. Let's grab some of that sugarcane. And we have horses. We have a village. Oh, yes. Okay. So, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Plan number 1, pumpkins and melon seeds. Plan number 2, villagers can usually take care of themselves, right? Especially since we're going to keep them out of render distance. I am going to break into the library and get a bunch of books. And I'm going to make sure that librarian cannot get out. And more importantly, nobody can get in. And I found some sheep. Oh, today is just perfect. Let's sprint. We do not want to light the sheep on fire. We want to get wool from the sheep in order to make a bed. Oh, whew. And hopefully, oh, it's getting really dark now, isn't it? Hopefully we will not die on our way back. So let's sprint on back to our boat. Head on back to our base so we can craft and build a bed. And that tiny little hut just looks so welcoming right now. Ooh, I hope nothing spawned on our island. I think this little island, I mean, it's obviously not going to be our base. It's just going to be our starter little house. But this island, we should spawn-proof it at some point. But right now, the only thing I am concerned about... I hope we have wood. Do we not have any wood? Well, at least there's some on our island. I know it does look cool to have this jungle wood here, and actually what I'm going to do is replace it once everything is, once I have a solid source of wood and other things. I'm not only going to replace it, but I'm going to make, maybe customize it a bit to make it look super, super cool. Okay. Let us make one bed right now. Oh, we need matching wool now. I mean, we have it, but that is a little weird. I guess because of the coloration of beds. Let's put the bed down, sleep in it. And we are ready. It is still raining, but we are going to go on we should probably store all of our valuables before doing this. We are going to go on an adventure. And there it is, our little jungle temple, ready to be raided, invaded, and deprived of anything valuable that might be in it. Okay, nothing. We should have brought torches, probably. That would have been an idea, alright. There's always a tripwire right there. And this is also on a tripwire. Not that I can remember where it is, but we did it. So we have some dispensers. We broke the chest before we could see what was in it, so I guess we'll check our inventory, and we got 2 saddles and some redstone and some arrows. But if I remember correctly, the actual loot is sort of buried in here. There's a secret mechanism. I never really remember how it works. And there we go. 2 diamonds, 3 emeralds, a ton of gold, and some rotten flesh, as well as a repeater, which we'll need. Three sticky pistons right here, and a block. Where does this go, by the way? I can never remember how this whole system works. Whatever. That was easy. I mean, it's just sort of a naturally occurring structure. It's nothing really special like an end temple. But 2 diamonds are very, very welcome this early in the game. So, unfortunately, guys, that is going to be it for episode either 2 or 1, depending on how I title this, of Richy's World. That is a sandbar. I should probably pay attention to driving instead of doing a nice third-person view. Here we can compromise a little bit. But we've gotten a lot done in this episode. We raided a temple, we went mining, we made our diamond pickaxe, and we made full iron armor. I mean, basically we had nothing at the beginning of this episode. We weren't even at the space we were supposed to be at. We had some iron, I think a shield, and a bunch of watermelon slices. And right now we're still working toward a good source of food that's constant. But what we do have is a start and enough food to get us by. And if we die, we now have a spawn point so that we don't have to be worried about, having to walk all the way back. And this series is going to be amazing, guys. I know it is, and I have so much planned. I have a giant base. I started looking at how to design, and it's gonna take a while to get there, just like it did in our last series. Even I think in our last series, we started with full diamond armor. We never had to work up this far because I had been playing on the world a little bit before I had started recording, so we already had the fundamentals and the basics set up. I know I'm like stuttering and sort of, I don't know how my commentary is. I hope you guys like it. It is early in the morning, and this is the same day I recorded episode 0, I guess we're calling it. So, if my voice does sound a little bit off, I am sorry, because these are the pilot episodes, and we really, really want to get a good swing going. This is going to come out Saturday. The previous video will have come out Wednesday, and that means that over the summer, at least, we're going to be making 2 videos a week. In terms of the next one, I think we're going to be working on an AFK fish farm, finishing up this base, and a few other things. Yes, I got some string. But until the next time, this has been Richy. I cannot talk. It is too early. And I'm out. I'll see ya.